You see, I actually go back with AR-AB. I was introduced to Dark Low through a couple of my homies from Philly, Tone Trump, G.I. the General. I was introduced to Dark Low in 2011. I met Dark Low, and the bond was unbreakable from there, you know. Ab was currently in the can. Ab was serving a 3.5-year stint. He had got caught with some cocaine like a year or so prior, and he was fighting the charges and eventually had to cop out when he was in the middle of his major buzz. The buzz that everybody was saying Ab and OBH was going to go rock with OBO. It was that time right before he went in. So Ab went in. Dark Low was holding the torch down. You know, the torch was flaming with Dark Low. He actually got a lot of fans at this point, and he put OBH on his back. So me and Low, we did an interview. Shit went out. Shit went cool. You know, we kept the relationship going. I came back. I did another interview with him. He let me know, yo, Ab just touched down. Ab's home. And then me and my partners, we went and shot an interview with AR-AB in North Philly, in the infamous studio that everybody knows now, the one that got shot up from some of his ops. He got shot up by the ops. I'm not saying if it was Dream Chasers influenced. There's a lot of speculation going on there between the AR-AB and Dream Chasers beef. It was real tension. Just so everybody knows, in Philly between Dream Chasers and OBH. And apparently OBH was actually applying that pressure. So anyways, back to the shit. Ab's home. They have me come to the studio. I go inside this studio that has like fucking at least 20 goons in the shit. And they're all there just doing, some of them are playing the PS4, 3, whatever was out at the time. It was 2014, I want to say. It was 2014, 2013, right around there. I was back and forth between Miami at the time. That's when I was down in Miami working at Circle House and shit. You know, the studio that is famous for like Lil Wayne and G Unit. Shout out to my guy BB, Lunch Money. I was working with them. They're the sons of Ian Lewis, who was one of the members of Inner Circle. That was the reggae group. So anyways, I go and I meet up with these guys, you know, and I'm pretty comfortable there in the hood. Because I'm known as Mikey T, the movie star, the guy who goes to any hood to interview any artist. You know what I mean? So me and Ab, we do what I think is like the most gangsta interview like ever. Like, this is the most gangsta interview. But the one thing about this interview, my first interview with AR-AB, is that he was far removed from the streets at this point of his life. Ab was so far removed from the streets that he could actually talk about street actions that had taken place, because he had just come home from serving, I want to say about 18 to 20 months of a 3-year sentence. And before that, he had really let the music industry take over his life to the point where he wasn't really selling drugs anymore. He had got caught up in that situation, but he had put the drugs down and was fighting the case, and his career was starting to bubble. So I link up with Ab, and the relationship just sparks from there, you know. Ab had called me back for a second interview that actually hit MTV. The interview where he actually ended the beef with Meek Mill. Yep. He called me back and we did the interview where he ended the beef with Meek Mill. As far as the allegations against Ab for drug dealing, I think everybody on the internet knows that Ab was a very avid drug user. This man was sipping lean out the bottle and chasing it with some Poland Spring. This man was wild. You know, these guys like French Montana and Max B, these dudes were popping 8 to 10 ecstasy pills a day. Like, shit's real. I got homies that would pop like 8 ecstasy pills in a day. Me personally, I ain't really ever did that shit. I mean, I smoke like 10 blunts a day, but that ain't me. But yo, people in the industry are crazy. Like, they like to be tripping off them beans. They like to be sipping on that scissor. You know what I'm saying? So basically, in saying that, what I'm really saying is, to me, Ab wasn't a drug dealer. In these documents, these court documents that have been released, it really feels like a lot of these guys, they're saying that Ab just aligned himself with these guys over the course of a couple weeks, and then he started selling drugs with them. No, Ab wasn't moving like that. Ab didn't Ab didn't serve some guy who got a dub, who got a 20 off of his man on the block and bring him into his home to buy meth and guns. No, that wasn't Ab. That was just the hangarounds around Ab. And in other situations, Ab is renting properties. Ab is renting condos. We all know that. Ab was starting to build a foundation in that area. He was starting to, rent and buy property. Who's to say, honestly, who's to say that some of these people he was selling properties to weren't the ones actually moving the drugs? How are you going to place that on AR-AB? The man is in the middle of generating a lot of money for himself and for the country, for crying out loud. The man is on his way to being worth millions of dollars, and you're going to stop him from being a good generator for this economy, for this dying economy? You're going to slow down a millionaire in the making? I think it's bullshit that they're going to put all those charges on AR-AB just because he may have been affiliated with somebody that was a drug dealer. And when this goes to court, I hope that this shit all comes to light. I hope he's got the proper lawyers to make all this shit come to light, because Ab was really trying to pursue a music career. Free AR-AB. Shout out my brother Dark Low. Get all of his projects out right now. Timeless, Bucket List, Mikey T the Movie Star, Inside the Features.